Hello everyone and welcome to A Studios. Today I will be showing you how I created my tattoo portfolio. The first thing that I'm doing here is showing you what I used to put in the very base of the portfolio. I have a nice leather binder that I got from Office Max that has a faux purple leather front and back, and it's a really nice thing. I also have black cardstock paper, but you can use any type of paper. I just preferred it because it's a little bit thicker, and then normal sheet protectors. What I do next is I put the sheet protectors into the binder to hold the cardstock paper and consequently hold my artwork. The next thing that I'm going to do is put the black cardstock into the sheet protectors. This will offer a layer that divides our artwork from the artwork behind it and gives a neat edge for the portfolio as a whole. And there we go, all done. So this next thing that I'm working on is getting all of the different designs that I have in my sketchbook to put in my tattoo portfolio. Now you want to make sure when you're choosing the designs that you have, they're all completely finished. If they have pencil markings, you want to make sure that you're erasing everything, making sure that they're completely filled in with pen, color, paint, whatever you use to create your artwork. You want to make sure that these are entirely complete pieces. Now, of course, you can also bring a sketchbook so they can see your design process when you're going to talk to artists. But all of this is the complete portfolio. So you want to have all finished pieces, even if they are tiny like these flash pieces I have here. The thing that I'm doing here is cutting them out to be like the stencil paper that they use to tattoo. Now for me, this just makes it look more delicate. It makes it look more professional, in my opinion. It gives it a clean cut outline, and there's no big large rectangles of white paper that could be covering other designs. So that's all I'm doing here, is making sure that all of these designs are clean cut and they look professional. Next part is just me putting all of the different things in, as well as full pieces. This is one of the prints that I made in my printmaking class, and I want to include it because I feel like it has a very good visual design element. And when you're putting together your tattoo portfolio, you want to have a mixture of good and a little bit bad art. Not saying you want to have bad art in your portfolio, you just don't want all of your most perfect pieces to be in the front. Now, you might think, well, don't I want all my most perfect pieces to be in the front? Maybe, but then when you look to the back, they'll be like, oh, this is just, the top of what you can do. This is the most of what you can do. And you don't want that. You want to have a mixture. You want to have some good pieces, maybe your best piece be in the middle instead, and have your second best be first, and then one of your somewhat good pieces being second. You just want to make it so it keeps the artist interested in what they're looking at. What I'm doing here now is putting in a little pocket for my business card. When I first recorded this, I had already cut all of the things out, of course, but it didn't look very good, so I wanted to re-record it. And so that's why you see there's already cut marks in my little binder. So what you want to do is use a white pencil. I'm actually using a white fabric pencil and tracing around the sides of your business card. You can fumble around as much as you want with it. Make sure that it's perfect, because once you cut, you can't go back. So here I'm just making sure that all of my lines are perfect, and I'm making the diagonal lines right where they should be. And then to protect the very front of the page, I'm putting in a thin piece of cardboard so I'm not cutting into the faux leather or the fabric that's on the other side of this little pocket. So then I'm using an X-Acto knife to cut the triangle corners very carefully so that I'm not going too far or going too fast, and making sure that I'm cutting deep enough. And here I am going under it to make sure that I have all of the little corners up so I can easily pop my business card in. This might take a few tries, but otherwise, once you have it done, you're all good. And then you can take your little business card, if you have one, and put it in. You don't have to make a business card holder like I do, but since I had business cards, I wanted to make sure that I had one of these. And that's all I have for you, except the showcase. So as you can see, this is my first page. What I have here is a few little flash pieces that I did in my tattoo styles video, as well as my Snapdragon Dragon, which I also have a video on. This next page is basically just a flash sheet on one sheet of paper, which has some succulents in both color and the original black and white. The next pages, of course, are flowers because that's something I love to draw, and I want to make sure that the tattoo artists that I'm looking at know that I love to draw. They're all in different styles though, so I have shown my capability of drawing with different styles. This next page is a full-blown piece, both painted and in the normal black and white, and I just wanted to show that I can do color as well as doing more complicated black and white pieces. This next one, of course, is just a line piece, but it's on black paper, so that you can see that I am proficient in not only drawing with black lines, but also creating just line work in any sort of shape. And then the next page is just a little more flash that isn't flower related. And then here I have my tangled flower, which is a bigger design, which is why I put it closer to the end. And then of course my last design, which is my printmaking, which you've seen in a previous video as well as earlier in this video. And that's all I have. For now anyway. Hopefully I will be adding more, even though this video is coming out the week before the tattoo convention. And of course you always want room for improvement. So when I'm going to the tattoo convention, I'm going to be talking to artists, and I'm hoping that they'll give me good feedback, even if I don't get an apprenticeship, which of course is doubtful that I will get one, but I'm trying, and I want to at least get some feedback and critique on what sort of art will I have, and what should I be working on. I do like neo-traditional style, and I know traditional is a little bit more popular, but I want the people who know to tell me. So keep on the lookout for a second video about tattoo portfolios when I have this critique and when I make changes to my current portfolio. I will make sure to put it in a playlist and link other videos down in the description so that you guys can check them out and keep updated with me in my journey to become a tattoo apprentice.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and comment to tell me what you would like to see next. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe, and all my links are down in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.